Hello, everyone, and welcome to our podcast. I'm Mark.
Hey everyone, I'm Emma. Welcome back to our podcast, where we help you improve your English in fun and effective ways. Today, we're talking about something super important: speaking.
That's right. If you're learning English, you probably already know this, but just studying grammar won't magically improve your speaking skills. You actually have to open your mouth and speak.
Exactly. Listening to English is great, but it's like watching someone else work out at the gym. You won't get stronger just by watching. You have to do the reps yourself. And let's be real, speaking can be intimidating. Many learners feel nervous about making mistakes. But guess what? That's totally normal. Making mistakes is part of the learning process.
Absolutely. But what if you don't have a speaking partner? Does that mean you're stuck? Not at all. There's a powerful technique that allows you to practice speaking all by yourself, and we're going to tell you all about it today. I know what some of you might be thinking. This sounds great, but what if I don't have anyone to practice with? You're not alone. Many learners face this challenge.
That's right. We all know that speaking with a native speaker or a language partner can be very helpful, but sometimes that's just not an option. Maybe you live in a place where English isn't spoken much, or maybe you don't feel confident enough to talk to others yet. But don't worry, you can still improve your speaking skills on your own.
In fact, practicing alone can sometimes be even better. Why? Because it removes the fear of judgment. You can practice freely, repeat as much as you want, and build confidence before you ever have a real conversation.
And there's a technique that makes solo practice incredibly effective. Let's point it out now. The answer is imitation. Now, before you think, oh, you mean just repeating words like a parrot? No, we're going deeper than that.
This is about imitation on a whole new level. Here's how it works. You listen to someone speaking English, maybe a conversation, a short story, or even a speech. Then your challenge is to explain that idea in your own words.
Let's go over a quick example. Imagine you hear this sentence. When I was a child, my parents liked to pretend that Santa Claus would bring us presents at Christmas. Now it's your turn. You could say, when he was a child, his parents liked to pretend that Santa Claus would bring them presents at Christmas.
See how that works? You're not just copying the words, you're understanding the meaning and expressing it yourself. And the more you do this, the more natural it becomes. So, how can you start using this technique? Here's a simple step-by-step guide. 1. Start small. Listen to a short phrase and try to repeat it exactly. 2. Expand. Listen to a full sentence, pause, and then try to say it in your own words. 3. Go bigger. Try to retell an entire story or speech using your own expressions.
This method is called easy-to-hard imitation. It's like progressive training at the gym. You start with light weights and gradually increase. Studies have shown that this kind of progressive learning is one of the best ways to improve a skill.
And speaking of studies, did you know that linguist Rod Ellis found that people learn grammar through natural learning? This means you don't have to memorize rules. Your brain picks them up automatically when you listen and imitate English.
Yes. And another study by Alexander Arguelles showed that shadowing, a technique similar to imitation, dramatically improves fluency, pronunciation, and listening comprehension. So this isn't just a theory. It's backed by science.
Plus, imitation is great for pronunciation. It helps you practice the rhythm and melody of English, which makes you sound more natural. So, even if you don't have a perfect accent, your speech will be clearer and more understandable.
Why does imitation work so well? Because it's how babies learn their first language. They don't sit down with grammar books, right?
Exactly. Babies listen, imitate, and naturally acquire the language. The same thing happens when you imitate English speakers. You start picking up correct sentence structures, pronunciation, and rhythm without even realizing it.
Plus, this technique helps you think in English instead of translating from your native language. That's a game changer.
And let's not forget confidence. The more you practice, the more comfortable you'll feel speaking in real conversations. Before you know it, speaking English will feel much more natural.
So, are you ready to give it a shot? Find a short English clip, a podcast, a YouTube video, or even a movie scene, and start imitating today.
Start small and challenge yourself more over time. You'll be amazed at how quickly your English improves.
And if you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips on improving your English. Keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Happy learning, everyone.